This is the secret to Japanese grammar that textbooks never tell you. Hey guys, I'm Marin, a Japanese teacher at Virtual Japanese Academy. Language is magic that takes you to another world. Let's open the door together. Today, I'm gonna share a super easy way to master most Japanese sentences without memorizing a ton of boring rules.
Wait, for real? I definitely have to know that, Marin-sensei.
Also, at the end of this video, I'm giving you free access to the Grammar Master AI tutor. So stay till the end and don't miss the keyword. So I had one of their students who had to learn Japanese for his job, and he was having a really tough time. And it was like he was speaking a different language, even though it was all Japanese. And not only that, it took him forever to understand what someone said. He was super frustrated, and honestly, he started to lose all his motivation.
Oh, I know exactly what that's like. I want to speak, but the words won't come out.
Yeah, nobody thought he would ever become fluent. But one day, I gave him one piece of advice, and the next thing I know, he's like,
"Hey, Marin-sensei, I did my whole presentation in Japanese, and everyone actually understood me."
and he was a completely different person. The best part is, he isn't just studying for his job anymore. He is studying because he actually likes Japanese.
So what was that advice?
Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna share that exact same method that I told him.
Oh, that sounds great, but there are probably like 100 different rules I need to remember, right?
Oh, what changed everything for him was super simple, actually. It was all about understanding two important rules. Let's get into it! Alright, so when I first talked to him, I saw two huge problems holding him back. The first one was, he was trying to memorize every single sentence, even though he had no time. And the second was, he was trying to perfectly master Japanese particles. So the advice I gave him was very simple. Rule number 1, stop trying to memorize perfect sentences. Rule number 2, stop worrying about particles and just ignore them.
Wait, honestly, this sounds crazy. How am I supposed to learn if I don't do those things?
Yeah, I get that, but let me break it down. Let's start with the basic sentence structure. Okay, so in English, the basic sentence order is subject plus verb plus object.
Oh yeah, like I watch TV, right?
Exactly. I is the subject, watch is the verb, TV is the object. Subject, verb, object. But in Japanese, the structure completely flips that around. Do you know the correct order, Alex?
Maybe subject, object, verb?
You got it. The Japanese structure is subject, object, verb. For example,
私はテレビを見ます。私はテレビを見ます。
I watch TV
私は
is the subject,
テレビを
is the object,
見ます。
is the verb. As you can see, in English, the verb is in the middle. But in Japanese, the verb always comes at the very end. And everything in your textbook is based on this pattern, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. That's how I learned it.
And this is why Japanese feels so difficult for English speakers. Unlike languages like Spanish or French, which share a similar order with English, Japanese is very unique. So that student I told you at the beginning was also studying this, the subject, verb, object pattern. Like,
私はラーメンを食べます。彼はテニスをします。僕は映画が好き。
but, and this is the most important part, today I want you to forget this structure rule for a moment.
So how should I make a sentence then?
Instead of that basic structure, just remember this one. It's topic, comment structure.
Topic and comment? What does that mean?
So a topic is what or who you want to talk about, like a thing, a person, or an idea. In English, you always start with the subject like I, he, or she. But in Japanese, you can start with the topic, whatever you want to talk about. And a comment is what you want to say about that topic, like what they do, how they are, or what's happening. Let's make a sentence together, step by step. Step number 1, choose your topic. It could be a thing, like food, a movie, your phone, a person, like yourself, your friend, a teacher, a place, like Tokyo, a restaurant, or even an abstract idea, like time or your day. So let's pick movie, which is
映画
in Japanese here. Step 2, make a comment about it. This is what you want to say. It could be an action, like what it does, what they do, a description, what it's like, how it feels, your opinion, whether you like it, how you feel about it. So here, let's say we want to express the action, watch. Now, if we put it together, we have our topic, movie,
映画
and our comment, watch.
見ます。
So it becomes movie, watch.
映画見ます。
So, like, if someone asks you, what are you doing today? You can just say,
映画見ます。
that's it. Topic first, then comment. Let me show you another example. When you want to say, I eat ramen,
ラーメン、
is the topic in this case. So you can say
ラーメン、
first and make a comment on it, like
ラーメン、食べます。
ramen, eat.
ラーメン、食べます。
If you want to express the action buy, it becomes
ラーメン、買います。
ramen, buy.
ラーメン、買います。
Wait, Marin sensei, but we need the subject first, right? Like, that's basic Japanese.
Oh, good question, Alex. That's the point. In textbook, they always tell you to start with the subject, like
私は、
or,
僕は、
but in real life, Japanese people almost never say that unless it's really necessary.
Oh, really? But why not?
Because in Japanese, the topic is already understood from the context. You don't need to say
私、僕、
or
俺、
every time, like I and you in English. It's already obvious who's talking. So instead of saying
私はラーメンを食べます。
you can simply say
ラーメン食べます。
and that sounds much more natural and easy. You can also say it like this.
水、飲む。
I drink water.
そうしただけでうるさい。あ、水飲むわ。
なんないんじゃない先に飲んどいた方がいいんじゃないそうだね水飲むかいやな
普通のお水飲むよりは全然飲みやすい。
部屋、掃除する。
I clean the room.
こんな部屋をもう本気で掃除しようということで、もうガチで今回は掃除します。もう
ですけど、さっき動画撮ってるんですよ。部屋掃除して動画撮ってる。
洗い物もたまるし、部屋は掃除する気は起こらないしで。
この映画、面白い。
This movie is interesting.
と出す人なんですよだからこの映画ねもうとにかくどのシーンも絵が面白い
まあね、本当この映画面白いなと思ったらそのまんまその、
みんなで胸を張って、この映画面白いぞって言えることがとても幸せに思います。
I've noticed you haven't been using any particles so far. Do we actually not need particles?
Good question. And that right there is exactly the second problem that my student was facing. He was spending hours and hours trying to memorize which particle to use in every situation. It was completely a waste of time at his level.
Yo! Japanese sentences need particles like wa or ga!
I know you've probably heard this 1,000 times, but here's the thing. You don't need to worry about particles at first.
Wait, really? But the textbook always shows them in every sentence.
Yeah, exactly. Textbooks always add them everywhere, but when Japanese people actually speak, they drop them all the time. Let me show you. For example, if you want to say like, I eat ramen, you can just say,
私、ラーメン食べます。
you don't need to say,
私はラーメンを食べます。
this is actually how native speakers talk in real life. Native speakers actually drop particles, and it's totally normal and everyone understands. In fact,
マグロ買いました
もんじゃ食べよう。
エビぐらい食べてこれもうビール飲んでお祭りじゃん
じゃがいも洗ってきて顔で
夢があるだろマジで。
夢ありますマジで
see, native speakers talk like this in real life. English is kind of the same. It's not just Japanese. Even without prepositions like at or in, you can almost get the meaning, right? Okay, let me show you more examples.
私、日本語勉強する。
I, Japanese, study. I study Japanese.
彼女、絶対浮気してる。
She, definitely, cheating. She is definitely cheating.
Oh, okay. So I literally just put words together. That's so easy.
All right, now let's do a quick questions.
All right, let's try.
Okay, first one. How do you say, I go to the library? 3, 2, 1. The answer is
図書館行く。図書館行く。
no subject. Topic first, then comment. Super simple. Okay, next one. How about convenience stores are seriously amazing? 3, 2, 1. The answer is
コンビニ、マジ、神。コンビニ、マジ、神。
or you can say
コンビニ、マジ、やばい。コンビニ、本当、すごい。
you can even drop particles and add feelings like
マジで。
right in there. All right, last one. How about TikTok makes time melt away?
TikTok, time, melts.
3, 2, 1.
Maybe TikTok 時間溶ける?
Yes, perfect. It's
TikTok 時間溶ける。TikTok 時間 溶ける。
See, even abstract concepts like time melting work with the same pattern.
Wow, this really does work for everything.
Exactly. It's way simpler than you thought.
But wait, what if I want to add more information? Like when I do something, or where I do it?
Good question. That's where a lot of people get confused. But don't worry, there's actually a super simple way to think about it. So remember we talked about how the verb always comes at the end in Japanese, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
So here's a really helpful way to think about it. Imagine you're going on a journey to a specific goal.
A journey to where?
To the verb! In Japanese, the verb is always at the end, right? So that means the verb is your final goal. And everything else before the verb, like the topic, the time, the place, those are like checkpoints you pass through on your way to the goal. You pass through each one, gathering information, and then you finally reach the goal, the verb.
Oh, so it's like I'm collecting information as I go.
Exactly! You're picking up pieces of information at each checkpoint, and then you reach the goal at the very end. For example,
私、ラーメン食べる。
here
私、
and
ラーメン
are checkpoints, and
食べる。
is the verb. That means your final goal.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right? So, no matter how much information you add, it all works the same way.
No way, so I can add as much as I want?
Yes, let's say you want to add when you do something. For example, if you want to say, I go to the library tomorrow, how would you say that? In Japanese, you can say,
私、明日、図書館行きます。
I, tomorrow, library. Go.
私、明日、図書館行きます。
I go to the library tomorrow.
Oh, so ashita is just another checkpoint?
You're right. You just added one more checkpoint on your journey to the goal. You start with the topic, pass through tomorrow, pass through library, and reach your goal. Go.
That's so simple, man.
And here's the cool part. You can put the time at different spots. Like, when you say, I went to the movie theater on Friday, you can say,
私、映画館行った金曜日。
I, to the movie theater, went on Friday. Or, you can also say,
私、金曜日映画館行った。
I, on Friday, to the movie theater, went.
So I can just drop the time anywhere along the way?
Yeah, right. It's super flexible, actually. And another examples.
私、午前10時授業行く。
I have class at 10 a.m.
私、午前10時授業行く。私、7月日本行った。
I went to Japan in July.
私、7月日本行った。人々、2050年火星住む。
People will live on Mars in 2050.
人々、2050年火星住む。私、夜、いつも勉強する。
I always study at night.
私、夜、いつも勉強する。私、時々、ネットフリックス見る。
I sometimes watch Netflix.
私、時々、ネットフリックス見る。私、毎日、コーヒー飲む。
I drink coffee every day.
私、毎日、コーヒー飲む。私、将来、世界、旅行したい。
I want to travel the world in the future.
私、将来、世界、旅行したい。
Specific times, dates, years, times of day, frequency, they all work the same way. Just drop them in as checkpoints.
明日何？
今日はこの最高の日曜日に大会に行ってこようと思います。
の中で、いや、俺いつも言うんだけどさ、
Now, what about where you do something? Same idea, just add it as a checkpoint. For example, I study at the library.
私、図書館で勉強する。
I, at the library, study. And as you can see, there is
で
here. This is a particle. It marks the place where the action happens. But honestly, even without it, people will understand you. You could say,
私、図書館勉強する。
and it still works. The particle just makes it clearer, but the checkpoint system still works.
Can I see another example?
Of course.
彼、東京で働く。
He works in Tokyo.
彼、東京で働く。私、寿司食べた。あのレストランで。
I ate sushi at that restaurant.
私、寿司食べた。あのレストランで。彼女、アメリカで暮らしている。
She lives in America.
彼女、アメリカで暮らしている。私、友達、スターバックスで会った。
I met my friend at Starbucks. We met at Starbucks.
私、友達、 スターバックスで会った。
ポストです。昨日友達がインスタに上げてて。
じゃあ早速スタバ行きたいと思います。
今東京で一緒に働いてる約800名の
ね、写真めちゃくちゃいっぱい撮ってて現像してるんですよ、家で。
And one more thing, what about how you do something, like the method or tool you use? If you want to say, I go by train, you can just put by train, just like time and place.
私、電車で行く。私、電車で行く。
Another examples.
彼女、スマホ、動画、見る。
She watches videos on her phone.
彼女、スマホ、動画、見る。私、クレジットカードで払った。
I paid with a credit card.
私、クレジットカードで払った。彼、独学、日本語、勉強した。
He learned Japanese by himself.
私、英語で話した。
I talked in English. See? Time, place, method. They're all just checkpoints on your journey to the goal.
No, this is way easier than I thought.
You're not memorizing a bunch of rules. You're just adding checkpoints.
この2200円のね、スマホでできると思います。
電車で長野県まで行って買ったんすよ。
2、3時間待って次の飛行機でマヨルカまで行けるんだけど。
Marin sensei, I want to add feelings or emphasis, like I really like this, or I watch anime a lot. Can I do that?
Yeah, of course you can do that. In English, you usually put words like really or super right before what you're emphasizing, right? In Japanese, it works almost the same way. You put the emphasis word right before the goal, the verb. For examples, when you want to say, I watch anime a lot, you can say,
俺、アニメ、めっちゃ見る。俺、アニメ、めっちゃ見る。
In the same way,
私、この映画、すごく好き。
I really like this movie.
私、この映画、すごく好き。私、仕事、えぐい。疲れた。
I'm seriously tired from work.
私、仕事、えぐい。疲れた。私、ちょっと、家、帰りたい。
I kinda wanna go home.
私、ちょっと、家、帰りたい。私、全然勉強しない。
I don't study at all.
私、全然勉強しない。
Oh, so they all go right before the goal?
Yep, think of them as a special checkpoint right before you reach your goal. They add color to your sentence like turning up the volume on your feelings. And it's about how you feel or how much.
これめっちゃ見るとか。
やばい、やばい。やばい。やべえ。超広い。やべえ。
わかりました。頑張ったね。
今年マジ頑張った。
超ワクワクするんだけど。マジかよ。
ガーンってきて、バカ騒ぎして、超疲れるじゃん。
So far, we've been adding and changing checkpoints, right? Time, place, method, emphasis, all checkpoints. But here sometimes, the goal itself changes.
What? Wait, when does it happen?
So, there are two main ways this happens. First, when you're asking a question, and second, when you're saying something negative like, I don't do something. Let me show you. So, when you ask a question, the goal changes to a question form. For example, when you say, what do you eat?
あなた、何食べる？あなた
is you.
何
is what?
食べる
is eat.
Oh, so nani is a checkpoint and taberu becomes a question?
Exactly. The question word
何
is just another checkpoint, but the goal
食べる
turns into a question by adding a rising tone or
か
at the end. Let me give you examples.
あなた、どこ行く？あなた
is you.
どこ
is where.
行く？
is go. Where do you go?
あなた、いつ来ますか？
When do you come?
あなた、いつ来ますか？誰、これ、食べた？
Who ate this?
誰、これ、食べた？あなた、なぜ泣いてる？
Why are you crying?
あなた、なぜ泣いてる？
てか、プール行く？
プール行こう。
プール行こうか。
なんで蛇口なんですか？
待って、めっちゃ静かだけど、どこ行くの待って。
Oh wow, so the question words are just checkpoints, and the verb at the end becomes a question?
Yeah, the journey is the same. You're just changing the goal at the end this time.
What about negative sentences then? Something like, I don't eat meat.
Same idea. The goal just changes.
私、肉、食べない。 私
is I,
肉
is meat,
食べない
is don't eat.
私肉食べない
Oh, so instead of taberu, it becomes tabenai, right?
Exactly. More examples.
彼来ない
He won't come.
彼来ない私お酒飲まない
I don't drink alcohol.
私お酒飲まない彼女勉強しない
She doesn't study.
彼女勉強しない私嘘つかない
I don't lie.
私嘘つかない
So the checkpoints stay the same, but the goal changes to negative?
Exactly. You're just changing the destination at the end, either to a question or to a negative.
Okay, this actually makes a lot of sense now.
Right? Checkpoints can change, the goal can change, but the basic pattern is always the same. Journey to the goal.
お米炊いてない。お米炊くわ。
ただね、一個だけ問題があって。
問題？どうしたの？
俺、本当は車持ってないんだよね。
だよな。若手芸人車なんか持ってないもんな。
ちょっと見え張っちゃってね。
嘘ついたん？
さ別にその仕事をしてないっていう時期があっても俺は全然いいと思うんですよ。そこ自体はね別に否定はしないんだけど。
Wait, Marin sensei, I just found something. この映画は面白い. This sentence doesn't end with a verb. What's going on? Did you just lie to me? I trusted you.
Oh, you're right. I forgot to mention something really important. So, remember when I said the goal can change its form like questions and negatives?
Yeah.
Well, there are actually two types of sentence endings. That means the goal doesn't always have to be a verb. Sometimes they end with state words, like a description or condition.
Two types?
The first one is action sentences, the ones we've been learning. For example, sentences like
私ラーメン食べる
or
彼東京行く
They end with a verb like
食べる
eat,
行く
go,
見る
watch. So these are about doing something, right? The second type is state sentences. These don't end with a verb. Instead, they end with
です
or
だ
or sometimes just an adjective. These sentences describe a state or condition, not an action.
Oh, so like, I am a student.
Exactly. Let me show you some examples.
私学生です
I am a student. So this one ends with
です
And by the way, when you're speaking casually with friends, you don't even need
です
or
だ
You can just drop it. Native speakers often just say
俺学生
when talking to friends. And the same thing works with adjectives. For example, when you go outside and it's freezing, you can just say
めっちゃ寒い
It's so cold.
めっちゃ寒い
In Japanese, you don't need it is or I am like in English. You can just drop it. So that's really useful to remember. Let me show you a few more examples.
彼先生だ
He is a teacher.
彼先生だこの映画面白い
This movie is interesting.
この映画面白いあのレストランおいしい
That restaurant is delicious.
あのレストランおいしい今日暑い
Today is hot.
今日暑い
Now, here's the important part. Even though state sentences don't end with a verb, the journey structure is exactly the same. You still have checkpoints leading to a goal. The goal is just a different type. It's a state instead of an action. Whether it's an action or a state, the pattern never changes. Journey to the goal.
ちょっとね、今日寒いですけどね。なんかかっこいいですね。面白いですか？なんかかっこいいな。
今日は暑い。
あ、うまい。このソースうまい。
香りがめちゃくちゃいいこれ。めちゃめちゃいい。じゃあほら。桜の葉っぱ。
Alright, so now you know the journey structure. Let's do some practice to see if you really got it. But if you don't need practice, feel free to skip ahead. For those of you who want to try, let's do this.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, the first one. How do you say, I studied at the library yesterday? Think about it. What are the checkpoints? 3, 2, 1. The answer is
私昨日図書館で勉強した
Or you can say
私図書館で昨日勉強した
Oh, so I can put the time in different spots.
Exactly. Time and place are both checkpoints, so you can arrange them however you want. As long as they come before the goal, you're good. Next one. How do you say, he goes to Tokyo by train?
Okay, so place and method.
3, 2, 1. The answer is
彼東京電車で行く
or
彼 電車で東京行く。
Nice. Method and place can also switch around?
Yeah, they're all just checkpoints. Alright, this one has some feeling in it. How do you say, I really love this song? 3, 2, 1. The answer is,
私、この曲、めっちゃ好き。
or,
私、この曲、すごく好き。
Oh, right. The emphasis goes right before the goal.
exactly! You're getting it. Okay, now, let's try a question. How do you say, where did you eat lunch?
Okay, question word is a checkpoint then?
3, 2, 1. The answer is,
あなた、どこ、ランチ、食べた？
or you can say,
どこ、ランチ、食べた？
Wait, I can drop anata?
yes, remember? The topic is usually obvious from context, so you can just drop it.
Oh, right.
Last one, this is a state sentence. How do you say, that movie was super interesting? 3, 2, 1. The answer is,
あの映画、めっちゃ面白かった。
or,
あの映画、すごく面白かった。
Wait, Marin sensei, state sentences can also have emphasis?
yes, same pattern. Emphasis goes right before the goal. Whether it's a verb or a state, it works the same way.
Wow, this really all connects.
Right? Once you understand the journey structure, everything makes sense. If you've made it this far, you're already doing better than most learners. Most people quit because they try to memorize perfect sentences and particles, and learning becomes boring. Remember that student I told you at the beginning? He learned these 2 rules and went from struggling to actually enjoying Japanese. Now, you just learned the same method. You don't need to be perfect. Practice this, use it, and make mistakes, and you'll get better every single day. Remember, I'm here supporting you, and I believe you can become fluent in Japanese. Let's do this together! Alright, after a quick announcement, I'll review everything we covered today with a simple picture. Make sure to screenshot it so you can use it later. So if you sign up through the link in the description right now, you'll get free access to the Grammar Master AI Tutor. This is an AI chat where you can review everything from this video or ask any questions anytime. Plus, you'll also get a bunch of other free resources like Japanese Essential Phrasebook, Sentence Building Practice Book, JLPT Complete Guide, JLPT Grammar Cheat Sheets, JLPT Vocabulary Book. If you want to get these free tools, just click the link in the description below. And I know that even after watching this video, you might still have questions or feel unsure about what we covered today. Maybe you're wondering how to adapt these methods to your specific situations, or you're concerned about your pronunciation or grammar. That's why I'm currently offering free personalized Japanese sessions. This is for people who find at least one of these sounds familiar, like...
Honestly, I have no partner to practice Japanese conversations with.
I don't know, but my pronunciation just doesn't sound like native.
Oh no! I'm actually struggling with Japanese slang and natural expressions now.
I want to be fluent, but kinda hard to stay motivated when learning on my own.
Or maybe you're just starting out and have no idea where to start. These are struggles that almost every Japanese learner faces at some point, and I know exactly how that feels. But let me tell you, your struggles are completely normal, and they all can be solved. This is your opportunity to bring all your questions, concerns, and struggles directly to a native Japanese teacher. And in this session, I will do number 1, identify your current challenges and areas for improvement. Number 2, define a clear, achievable goal based on your needs. And number 3, build a step-by-step action plan that helps you progress confidently. This is not just normal lesson. It's a fully customized session designed to help you achieve your Japanese learning goals. Many of my previous participants have said things like,
oh, definitely. I do feel a little bit more comfortable just because the way that you teach me has been really helpful. I've seen a lot of progress and confidence in myself. You offer a lot of feedback when I'm talking Japanese, and it's super helpful, and I've been taking that feedback. So one specific area that I did work harder on was the pronunciation, which you really helped out a lot with keeping me disciplined in that area of like every day reminding me like, did you do some speaking Japanese today? And I would send you a voice memo, or even I would ask you, can we do like a 5-minute call practicing, always give me feedback on it's something that I could work on or something that I did good.
I was struggling with the specific portions of Japanese that you can't really get from textbooks, aka, from a native speaker stuff, so it's been a great help being able to talk with you. If I don't understand something specifically, I can just ask you, explain it in very good detail. You're actually I've enjoyed quite a bit how well you explain things, and it's very easy to grasp like the different topics. I never took any Japanese classes. I just did all self-taught, and I think anybody who is self-teaching themselves who doesn't have access to classes around the area, I think would benefit from this greatly.
When you explain things, it goes in depth, and you give examples to like remember things too, like symbols and stuff like that. It feels like it's preparing me for traveling to Japan, like real life things, not like learning useless things. I think that was the biggest thing for me, is that like, yeah, you can go on YouTube and like watch all these videos, but then it's nice that like if you have a question, you can ask someone like, why is it like this? Why is it wa and not ga? Like.
And also, by joining the session, you'll also receive 10 incredible bonuses for free, including Complete Guide to Romantic Japanese Phrases, Comprehensive Guide to Improving Your Japanese Skills using JLPT, 10 anime recommendations to enhance listening skills, collection of everyday text phrases used by Japanese people, Business Email Template Collection, Master Guide to Japanese Honorifics, collection of Japanese compliments and expressions of gratitude, casual and formal Japanese conversation comparison list, introduction to 4-character idioms and proverbs, Japanese phrases for use in restaurants. Honestly, these are real one-on-one sessions where I'm fully focused on just you, which means I can't possibly handle more than a handful each month. That's why spots tend to disappear crazy fast, like sometimes within days. I'm really sorry about that if you click that link and see all slots are already taken. This offer isn't going to be around forever, so please don't sleep on it. To secure your spot, just click the link in the description below, and you will be able to choose your preferred session date. Let's review everything we learned today. We learned 2 important rules. Rule number 1, stop trying to memorize perfect sentences. Instead, use the topic, comment structure. Just say what you want to talk about first, then add your comment. Rule number 2, don't worry about particles. Native speakers drop them all the time, and you'll still be understood. Then we learned the journey structure. Every Japanese sentence is like a journey to a goal. The goal is always at the end. That's the verb or the state. And everything else are checkpoints you pass through on your way to the goal. All kinds of checkpoints. Time, when, like
昨日
yesterday,
明日
tomorrow,
7月
July, place, where, like
図書館で
at the library,
東京で
in Tokyo, method, how, like
電車で
by train,
スマホで
on smartphone, emphasis, how much, like
めっちゃ
super,
すごく
really,
本当に
truly, and sometimes the goal itself changes. Question words like
何
what,
どこ
where,
いつ
when. The verb changes to the negative form like
食べない
don't eat,
来ない
won't come. Finally, there are 2 types of sentence. Action sentences. These end with a verb like
食べる
eat,
行く
go. State sentences. These end with
です
or
だ
or just an adjective like
学生です
I'm a student,
面白い
interesting. I want you to start using this today. Pick one thing you want to say in Japanese and try building it using the journey structure. If you drop it in the comments below, I'll check your sentences and give you feedback. If this video helped you, please hit the like button. And if you want more videos like this easy, practical Japanese lessons, please subscribe. I'm making more videos to help you master Japanese in the simplest way possible. So thanks for sticking around till the end. Language is magic that takes you to another world. Let's open the door together. See you in the next video.